viewers, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching all this while, and thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you for subscribing to this channel. And please, if you are new to this channel, ensure you like, share and subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Today we'll be looking at how to draft a bubble gown, and I'll be using this chiffon fabric to illustrate on that. This is a 4 years of chiffon fabric, length by 60, and I folded it into 4 equal parts. Since it's a joint sleeve, you measure from the tape of your neck, which is the center bone of your neck, to whichever place you want your sleeve to be. If you want it a long sleeve, you measure to this point. But if you want it short, whichever length you want your sleeve to be, that's where you stop the measurement. And when you take that measurement, you don't divide by 2 because you took half of it from the bone part. That's your center neck bone, which is this part from the neck bone here to where you want your sleeve to be. So whatever you get, you mark on your fabric. So I've taken that measurement already, and what I'm working with is 25 inches. I won't be dividing that 25 inches because it's half of it. Okay, so I'm having total of 26 inches here, which is okay because of my seam allowance. So what we'll do first is to take our shoulder slope. The shoulder slope I'm working is constant. You measure 3 inches along your neckline, then you come down by 1.5 inches. That's for the shoulder slope. We'll just connect the line together. Okay, you can see I've marked it. That's my shoulder slope. Right from that 3 inches I marked to 1.5 inches. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out because this will not be needed anymore. Okay, after doing that, you measure from, since this is a cowl kaftan gown, we'll draft our cowl pattern. And so in doing that, you measure from your shoulder to area, so like 2 inches above your knee. So mine is 28 inches, so I'll just mark that here. If you want the cowl to go as lower than this, you can just take that measurement. I'll just go ahead and use 32 inches. I think I'll prefer it a little bit longer. 32 inches. Okay. This just depends on how you want your pattern to be. On that 32 inches, I'll impute my hip measurement. The hip I'm working with is 38 inches. Divided by 4 will give me 9.5. So I'll mark 9.5 here. I'll be adding extra 3 inches to this measurement. I'll add 3 inches to it. Okay. After doing that, I will come over to my shoulder area. This is my sleeve opening. At that point now, if you want the sleeve to be very free, add more inches to it. But if you want it fitted, then you have to measure your round sleeve. I want mine to be kind of free, like this free. So I'll be marking 12 inches. I'll mark 12 inches here. This is for the sleeve opening. Then I'll come in by 1.5 inches or 2 inches. 2 inches. So from that point, I'll connect to meet with the hip measurement I took. Where we took the hip measurement, that's on our knee line. So I'll just take this same measurement here down to my gown length, and the length I'm working with is 57 inches, including seam allowance. My actual length is 55 inches plus 2 inches seam allowance, making 57 inches. Sorry, I didn't mark this earlier on. So I'm going to take that measurement. So at that point now, whatever I have on the knee measurement, that's where we took our hip measurement. I'm having total of 13 inches. So this 13 inches now, I'll take it down to this point. That's to the length of the dress. So mark 13 inches. 13 inches. Okay, I'll just connect in a straight line. Okay. So now, after doing this, I believe you can see the shape. Let me draw it again. don't know if I should go over it. Okay, so that is how it's going to be. But if you want your cowl to get to the length of the dress, then you just have to curve it all the way down. That's still another style, another bubu gown style. You just have to curve it like this, like this. That's if you want it all the way down. So for the neckline now, for my neckline, so I'll be taking my neckline here. I want it to be a kind of two-way neckline. I can do it off shoulder, and I can also make it one shoulder. So I'll be minusing 1 inch from my shoulder measurement, or you can use your exact shoulder measurement. If your shoulder is 15, you can just mark 1.5 inches here, and or 7 inches. Just make the width wider. So I'm using 7 inches for my own. I'll mark 7 inches here. So if you don't want it to be falling, just minus 1 inch from your shoulder measurement, or 2 inches, depending on how you want it. You just have to make the width wider. 7 inches. So I'll come down with just 3 inches. Coming down with 3 inches because it's already very wide. I wouldn't want my bra to show. So I've just used 3 inches. You can use 2 inches as well. You want it very decent. I'll connect it to the 7 inches. So this is just like a scallop neckline. You can use 2 inches by 7 inches. So just go ahead and cut this out. Okay, so I've cut out the neckline, and this is how it's looking. 3 inches by 7. Then for the sleeve opening, I'll just open it up. You know, one side is still unfold. Okay, so I'll just open up my bubu dress. I'll just cut it out now. This style is very simple. Okay, I choose to take my cowl down to almost my breast length. This is also very easy. Instead of making it on my knee length, I took it down to almost the length of the dress. So I'll just show you guys. It's still same method. So I took it down to 45 inches. So you can see the shape. So if you want yours to be shorter, you can just stop on your knee measurement. So this is just all about the cutting of this beautiful dress. So I'll go ahead now and stitch it. Okay, you can see how it's looking. So for this part of my bubu dress, you can choose to use elastic on this opening, or you can just leave it that way, or you can just fold it, gather it up, and attach a 2 inches band to it, whichever choice you want. It's just based on preference, but I'll leave my own like this. I'll just fold the mouth and leave it that way. Okay, let's move ahead to the sewing machine. This is a very simple dress that you can do within 5 minutes. So I'll join the shoulder now using ½ inch. Join the side area. You must have joined the shoulder. You leave the space. Join the sides here using ½ inch. Then you come back and fold your sleeve opening. I'll do just that and show you guys the finishing part of this dress. See ya. Okay guys, this is the outcome of my cow kaftan dress, madam dress, agbaya gown, whatever I want to call it. It's looking very beautiful. I just love the outcome. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate. Ensure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Okay, I attached an elastic at the sleeve. Sorry, I forgot to tell you about that. It's very simple. Just bend 1 inch and attach your elastic band. Bye. Have a nice day.